What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody, let's talk about the AI takeover, which is absolutely here right now. All right, it's not 2 or 3 or 5 years down the line like a lot of people say. It is right here, right now, especially when it comes to animation in the entertainment industry. Look, Parasite producer announces a new 100% AI-generated animated series, Cat Biggie. This is on the Hollywood Handle. It follows a cat who unexpectedly becomes a father to a baby chick, produced by a team of just 6 specialists over 5 months, and it's releasing in July. It's going to be on YouTube, all right? This is a Variety article. We're about to go through it and chop into it. But look, right here, this is devastating. If you're an animator, I don't know how you keep up with this. This kind of production with this few people, all right? 6 specialists in 5 months made an entire animated series. How do you keep up with that? You don't, all right? You don't. You start polishing up your resume because you're about to be doing something else, baby. I'm sorry. I mean, I think, again, if you're an animator, this has to be devastating news. And the thing about it is, you see this animation, you're not blown away. It's like, it's all right. You know, it's a little standard animation. Doesn't look like anything special. This is right now. What is this going to look like 5 years from now? 10 years from now? All right? It's going to absolutely look insane as they continue to get AI better. Look, all of y'all that cry and complain about AI, and look, I don't want AI to take over either. I don't want AI to start producing my entertainment, all right? But, I mean, we feed into it. We all use AI to some extent. You guys, half of y'all be using this little Grok button up here. Explain this post to me, Grok. You know? Like, why would you need somebody to explain a simple post to you? But I see it all the time on X. So I know people are using AI for that. They're asking ChatGPT questions. AI is here. It's a part of our lives. We all see it as a tool. Now, so do these film studios. And they're like, hey, here we go. We're going to start producing some stuff, you know, with AI. So, yeah, let's go ahead and check out this article on Variety. CJ ENM unveils artificial intelligence strategy with the debut of a 100% AI-generated animation, Cat Biggie. Yeah, let's read this. Korean entertainment powerhouse CJ ENM is betting big on artificial intelligence, unveiling a comprehensive AI content strategy alongside the premiere of its first fully AI-generated animation series, Cat Biggie, at an industry event in Seoul on Monday. Now, I want to stop right here and kind of address this is coming out of Korea. I want to make sure that everybody hears me when I'm saying this, because I've been ringing the alarm about Eastern entertainment. I love Eastern entertainment. I'm not taking anything away. You see what I'm wearing. However, I've been saying to Western entertainment, hey, the Eastern companies are gobbling up the market share. They are dominating your space. The Gen Z, they're not fucking with y'all no more. They're over there with anime. That's where Gen Z and Gen Alpha, they're with anime. They're with the East. It's not a lot of remakes, reboots, sequels, prequels, and spinoffs over there, right? Anime is for them. It is what they embrace. It's made just for them. I've used this example many times. When you're doing a bunch of reboots and you're giving that to the young generation, it's almost like you're just putting them in their brother's old clothes. It's like they're getting hand-me-downs from my brother. Like, where's this shit for me? Where's my stuff? Don't I get my own entertainment that's made especially for my generation? See, the West abandoned all of that. They went for the money, you know. Oh, we don't want to take any risks. We don't want to risk anything, so let's just double and triple and quadruple down on Marvel and Star Wars and, you know, all of these Disney remakes. Meanwhile, over there in the East, what are they doing? They say, hey, man, let's come up with some new shit, all right? Let's get some new shit. Where is it at? Here, go right here. Solo leveling. Yeah, let's give them solo leveling. Why? Because this is new. This is interesting. This is also Korean. Korea knows what they're doing. They came up with anime's newest hit. And now they're ready to go all in with AI. It's absolutely going to destroy everything that we know about Western entertainment, especially when it comes to animation. Listen to me now, believe me later. I've been trying to tell y'all this entire time, that if you don't jump on and start making content for the next generation, somebody will, and then they're going to dominate the entire marketplace. Because as the older cats like myself start aging out and stuff, hey, this is what's next. Anime. You've already lost Gen Z. You're on the verge of losing Gen Alpha. Stop making woke bullshit. Stop doing everything as a remake, reboot, sequel, prequel, spinoff, blah, blah, blah. Stop it. And you better start jumping in because look, by the time these guys get done with this AI shit, it might be over. The company, which celebrates its 30th anniversary this year, hosted the 2025 CJ ENM Culture Talk titled K-Content Meets AI, how AI technology is transforming the future of the K-Content industry at its Sangam studio, where executives detail plans to revolutionize content creation through proprietary AI technology. We are applying AI across the entire content value chain, including planning, production, distribution, and marketing to expand AI content production across genres and formats, said Shin Kinsup, CJ ENM's chief strategy officer. This allows us to secure next generation IP. Yeah, so they're doing it all, man. They're going to plan the content with AI. They're going to produce the content with AI. Then they're going to figure out how to distribute it with AI. And then market it with AI, like the whole shebang. Like, honestly, now you're talking about all kinds of people losing jobs in some of these studios. You better be hell of efficient, man. You better be hell of efficient if you are going to compete with AI in this manner. The Parasite company, which produced the Oscar-winning film via its CJ Entertainment shingle, demonstrated two key AI systems currently integrated into its production workflows. Cinematic AI is designed for narrative content like drama and film, seamlessly integrating image, video, sound, and voice in a single system while automatically processing 3D characters and environments for consistent visual output, addressing a major challenge in AI-generated video content. Yeah, so they're polishing it up, okay? They're going to get this stuff all polished up. I guess cinematic AI is the tool. And so they're going to use that to polish up the video, the images, the sounds, the voices. And it's like, how do you compete with it if it's of quality? If it comes out and it's hot garbage and it looks trashy, okay, that's one thing. But again, if we're talking about something that looks like similar to this, like, okay, that's not terrible, video quality. It may not be like awe-inspiring. But again, how much better is it going to be in the next 5 years? As they continue to try to work with it. It's over for animators, man. It's over for animators. They cannot crank it out as fast as AI is. The company's AI script functions as an AI agent for IP discovery, analyzing consumer demand and market trends to identify promising properties and suggest suitable genres and media formats. Unlike conventional AI models from major tech companies, CJ ENM says its tool demonstrates superior understanding of literary language for deeper content marketability analysis with cross-lingual capabilities, which all basically says, yeah, it's better than the shit you've been looking at. All the shit you've been seeing out there on social media, people playing around with various little AI engines, our shit ain't that shit, all right? All right, we ain't doing that, all right? We got literary language understanding. We're going to have deeper content marketability analysis and cross-lingual capabilities, which means we'll be able to spread this far and wide to various languages. It's over, it's over, it's over, all right? It's already done for animation. If this is what they're doing now, this is absolutely insane. Yeah, this is the part that, like, you got to really sit back and think about. Who are they targeting, all right, with these animated series? Who are they targeting with this? They're not targeting me, all right? They're not targeting you. They're targeting the young kids, all right? Cat Biggie, the non-verbal short-form animation series that premiered at the event, represents CJ ENM's first fully in-house AI production. The series, which follows a cat who unexpectedly becomes a father to a baby chick, consists of 32-minute episodes produced by a team of just 6 specialists over 5 months, including content planning and character development, all right? So they're targeting the short attention span generation, all right? Hey, we're going to put out this series. We're going to have 2-minute episodes. So you don't have to sit up here and watch it for like 30 minutes at a time or 20 minutes at a time. Nope, it's in and out. Two. And, kids with short attention spans, that's what they are. Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whether you're in Gen Z or Alpha, I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying it's obvious. The attention spans are shorter. That's why TikTok is so big. Like, man, they get this thing in 2 minutes. YouTube Shorts. People flood in and watch those by the millions. All right? Long form content like mine is going out the door. Much as I hate to see it, but it's going out the door. And it's the same thing when it comes to entertainment. When you're talking about movies, when you're talking about TV shows, they're trying to find the sweet spot for some of these younger generations. They're saying, hey, we're going to produce a series of 32-minute episodes. And so you just got to watch, and it's an hour, right? That's an hour. But they wouldn't sit there for an hour, but they might sit there for 2 minutes at a time. They know exactly what they're doing. And this thing is going to be on YouTube. So they're going directly to where these guys are. They're not trying to put it on Disney Plus. They're not trying to put it on HBO. They're going straight to the source. Hey, let's give it to the kids. And the kids are going to eat it up. The key challenge was controlling and expressing the dynamic movements unique to animation, said Baek Hyung Jun, head of AI business and production, who led the project. We use our tool, Cinematic AI, to convert the characters into 3D data and train the production system accordingly. This allowed us to achieve a high level of completeness in the final output. So they're basically just, it looks like they're just saying, hey, we got characters, we're going to draw them in 3D, and then we're going to push them through Cinematic AI and let them do the rest, you know? And then because it's such an efficient system, you know, like, look at this. I thought this was just interesting. The timeline represents a significant efficiency gain, as CJ ENM notes that typical 5-minute 3D animations require 3 to 4 months of production time. So it takes them 3 to 4 months to do a 5-minute 3D animation. 3 to 4 months. And now in 5 months, you get 32-minute episodes. So you get an hour of animation with AI, when a typical 3D animations required 3 to 4 months. You can't. How are they going to compete? How are they going to compete with this? I'm talking about the traditional animators. How are they going to compete with this? I mean, the content has to be off the chain. It has to be amazing. All right. And we've already seen when it comes to Elio, the last thing that Pixar did, it was anything but amazing. Everybody's going to be coming in this stuff. All right. Cat and Biggie will launch globally on YouTube in July. Yeah. Again, this is the reason why, going right back to Korea, this is the reason why I said it's vital that the West gets a hold of their shit and stops producing woke bullshit, because the East is taking over. They've got the kids right where they want them. And now this is going to be the future of animation. And if the kids are all watching Cat Biggie, what's Pixar going to do? Building on the animation debut, CJ ENM plans to expand into AI film and AI drama productions within the year, positioning itself as what Shin calls a global AI studio through team expansion and creator development programs. I don't know how it's going to work with live action. All right. You know, live action is a whole different story. I don't know if people are ready for that. Animation, again, young kids, they'll just watch whatever. Okay. They like Skibbity Toilet right now. They'll watch whatever the fuck they want to watch. It ain't got nothing to do with quality necessarily. The company's AI push comes as the entertainment industry grapples with both the creative possibilities and regulatory challenges of artificial intelligence. Sang Hyuk Im, a partner at Shim and Kim LLC, participated in a policy discussion at the event, emphasizing the need for clear industry guidelines, legal frameworks for copyright and data protection, and a dedicated government departments to support the field. Look, they're going to run right past all of these guidelines, all right, and these frameworks. These guys are just going to start producing shit, and they ain't going to worry about it. And they're going to try to capture as many young people as they can, build the technology, make it better. AI is here. It's not going anywhere. Everybody that thinks, oh, AI is not going to be involved in the entertainment industry, y'all got another thing coming. Even if you, again, don't personally watch it, there's billions of people all over the planet. And if companies are going to make it, there's going to be an audience for it. Now, how big that audience becomes, how influential it is, you know, that remains to be seen. But right now, you got kids watching TikTok videos, which in my opinion are absolutely mindless nonsense. But they watch it, okay? They watch it. They are locked in. They're not rocking with Hollywood celebrities anymore. They're rocking with who? Social media celebrities. Yeah, you guys remember I was talking to you about the social media influencers. These guys are who the kids is rocking with. They're not rocking with Hollywood actors like we did when we were growing up. Oh, yeah, it was Hollywood actors all day. But now, yeah, it's Gen Z. It says it right here. Social creators are beating Hollywood for Gen Z's attention. Yeah. So they're watching these cats, all right? Kai Cenat, Mr. Beast, and all of these dudes. This is who the youngsters are watching. And how hard would it be for one of these AI production companies, you know, out of Korea, out of the East, where the kids are already locked in with anime, so they're already over there watching Eastern content anyway. How hard would it be for one of them Eastern companies? Hey, why don't you come on over here with us? We'll produce a show for you. We'll make it an animated show. You'll love it. Then Kai Cenat says, hot damn, let's do this. I'm ready. Let's go. And they pay him a boatload of money and they make it all AI. How hard would that be? And now they've wrapped it up. They've doubled and tripled it up. They're locking right in with Gen Z and Gen Alpha and what they rock with. Meanwhile, Hollywood is like, huh? Who? Who's Hollywood? We don't pay attention to woke Hollywood. All they make is garbage from 30, 40 years ago. Remakes, reboots, sequels, prequels. That's all they do. They ain't giving me what I want. These guys are. Anime is. This is the reason why I talk about this, because it eventually goes to, oh, Korea, Japan, China. You guys understand what the marketplace is looking for. You're giving them what they want. Hollywood is no longer doing that. They're going to become completely irrelevant. Not just because of the fact that they're making woke garbage, but the fact that somebody else is giving the new generation what they're asking for. And so, yeah, it is what it is, man. Yeah, when you come back to the tweet, this guy, fuck AI, sure. I agree. I don't want AI to take over. But Hollywood is dropping the ball. The Eastern companies are diving right in. So, you know, what's left, okay? You know, this guy slamming the door in his face. Ha, 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 fuck you. Yeah, fuck them. All right, I 100% agree. Trash, 100% agree. Yep. I'm not here for it. I would rather stick my hand in a blender than watch an AI-generated movie. Couldn't agree more. It's not for me. But my question is, what's the alternative going to be? Because this is the direction that society is moving in. And so you don't have an alternative. Hollywood, they're not checking for Hollywood. Hollywood has abandoned, you know, good filmmaking and good television. And they are just, you know, it's all woke. Or it's all remakes, reboots, sequels. Like, that's what Hollywood is doing. Like, what do you expect kids to do? You know, young people. So, yeah, they're going to go right over there to the East, you know. We need an alternative here in the West. We need something to combat that. If it's not Hollywood, then who? Maybe the independents. All right. Maybe some of the independents. I saw Josiah Rises up here somewhere, right? Yeah, Josiah Rises. Yeah, you know, maybe that's where it's going to be. You know, the Epic verse, Epic Mike, and all them guys. You know, like maybe that's the next move, because again, we're seeing AI take over everywhere. And it's not real good entertainment. I doubt this is going to be good. But like I said, little kids watch Skibbity Toilet. All right. So they will flood the kids, you know, YouTube with, you know, whatever Cat Biggie, whatever that shit is. They'll flood it with that. And then that'll be that. That's what everybody's going to watch. Disgusting. Couldn't agree more. We won't watch, neither will I. But somebody will. They know that kids are going to watch this shit. I'd rather suffer through the remake of How to Train Your Dragon and the Inevitable trilogy than watch an AI abomination of a film. Again, I think we are all in agreement, but I already know that little kids under the age of 10 ain't going to give a fuck about none of this. They ain't going to care. They're going to say, man, we grew up on AI. We grew up on AI. AI is my childhood. You know, that's how they're going to say it. You know, it's over. Listen, man, I hate to say it, man. But I think it's over too. I think unless we see a strong response coming out of the West, you know, start making good content for kids, for young adults, you know, give them something for their generation. I'm talking about Gen Alpha and maybe the younger parts of Gen Z. I think Gen Z, honestly, is already lost. I think they have lost an entire generation over to anime, and who knows how that's going to move from here. But you know, maybe I'm too gloom and doom for y'all, but that's how I see it, man. I just call it like I see it. And I think with this AI situation, like this guy says, I think it's over. All right. I agree, man. Sad as it is to say, but you guys let me know what you think. Is it over? All right. What chance does Hollywood have? I want to see some answers. What chance does Hollywood have if they continue to do the remakes, reboots, and they continue to do the woke shit? They've lost whole generations. I don't know how they compete now with the East, especially if the East is going to start cranking it up with AI and producing even more content. And the kids are just going to be like, whatever, give me a good story. I could care less. That's how it's going to be. But you guys let me know what y'all think. Go ahead, jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.